Good morning.
What up?
Uh, I think this is your first time on Coffee the Crockers.
Nope, I've been on like 5
I was wrong.
people.
So, if you don't know, this is Jared, my twin brother, and we are at his house right now in the Dallas area, and we're going to Oklahoma. Not him,
I'm not going with them.
but we figured we'd get his thoughts on it, and I know some of y'all are probably interested in what he thinks, so just figured while we're here, why not? What was your first reaction? Other than I told you you're moving in with Dutch.
Oh boy, here they go.
What was your first reaction?
I just said it.
Oh boy, here they go.
Are you gonna edit this?
No, this
Oh.
is full blown.
We should have said this beforehand.
This is how we roll.
People.
Um,
I'm so unprepared for these.
well, what was your question a minute ago? How you gonna have power?
How you have power?
A generator. And what do you think of that?
I was like, ooh. Are y'all gonna do a diesel one or a gas one?
We can't really afford a diesel one at the moment, but just gonna do it. It's very simple. I already know that there's some animals here that we're gonna be taking.
I look rough right now, people.
It's the morning. You just woke up.
I think they may take Grandma,
Yep.
and if they want company with Grandma, they could possibly take Bill. But I want to keep Hank and Bambino, the 2 little babies that grew up here.
And then how many chickens are you gonna let us take?
Well, I'd probably have like 20 chickens, 25 chickens.
But that's-
probably a little high.
But that's
maybe 20.
including roosters.
Yeah, roosters as well. That's about 20 total. I think I want to keep about 4, maybe 5 hens. And
No
then
roosters.
They're going to take all the roosters.
Well, you're gonna keep Joe Dirt. Yeah, I don't want Joe Dirt.
I'll keep Joe Dirt. He's pretty
He
pretty
protects
chill.
them.
But
And what about the turkey? You gonna keep those?
yeah, I'll probably keep the turkey. They're pretty. I don't even feed the turkey or the chickens. They free range the entire time. The only thing I have to feed out there, well, the quail I have to, which you might take those, and then the goats are the only thing that I actually feed out there besides like the domesticated animals like the dogs and cats.
And they're still laying eggs and healthy.
They lay so many eggs I can't keep up.
So you're telling me you don't have to feed the animals and they're still healthy?
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
You heard it. It's really simple having birds. I know a lot of people say that they need this and that and blah blah blah. It's been proven.
They free range. They do it like they do in the wild.
How long do you think you've been doing that where you don't really feed them?
It's probably been like since y'all moved down to the range.
At least almost 5 months now, I guess.
I'll like there might be a little bit of stuff that spills over from like the quail pen, like their feeder inside.
And
a
I guess
little bit,
I guess they jump in and eat some of the goat food.
But they, I always see the chickens run around the yard eating bugs, and the turkey are doing the same thing. And the turkey are big; they're very healthy. All the roosters are
They're huge,
massive.
Yeah, so that's what I'm looking forward to is being up there and not really having a food bill when it comes to those animals because we can just let them free range.
One of the goats can just eat whatever. You can still buy a bag of all feed, and
Do you think the goats will be fine on the hill,
yeah,
even though they're farm goats and not mountain goats?
they'll be fine.
That's what someone told us.
People, come on now.
What do you think of
You're crazy.
living in, like, building a small, tiny house?
I mean, this house is 800 square foot, and I don't even use the second bedroom.
And this is kitchen and living room's big.
I probably use about 600 square feet, and that it still feels big for me.
Yeah. What would you say if we did an 8 by 12?
That's too small.
You think?
Yes.
Totally off
That's
grid?
the size of something that we're making right now.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that, people.
What if there was an outdoor kitchen and bathroom?
I mean, what are you gonna fit in there? A couch, and that's all you need? Like pull out
Something to
bed.
sleep on.
I mean, I could do it. I'm outside most of the time here, so.
What do you think about us not having running water?
Just go to the store and buy some water.
Yep. What about compost toilet?
Mm-mm.
You don't think I could handle that? Or it could handle me?
I don't know if your wife can handle that. She might be able to. I couldn't poop in a bucket. I mean, I could. I pooped on the side of the road, but is this too much for Coffee with the Crockers?
Nope.
I poop everywhere, people, and I'm not afraid to do it.
Yep.
I just don't want to have to scoop it out. And plus, if it's a compost toilet, it's going to be outside. So you have to worry about the smell if it does stink a little.
Well, it could be either or.
Oh man, I can imagine walking outside in 10-degree weather and having to take a poo because it'd be steaming.
This might be the most graphic coffee the Crockers we've ever had. His wife Jared isn't allowed on very often.
Ain't that bad.
Since it is just a 5-hour drive, do you think you're going to be making it up there to help at all?
If I can get help over here watching the animals.
You just told the people you're going to feed them.
The goats, I'll have to get like a deer feeder that can spread out goat feed, and then I have a self feeder for the dogs and for the cats, so I guess I could.
Do you think it would be wise to get, even though we won't have a barn in the moment, but barn cats?
Yeah, you want to?
You wouldn't get rid of them.
They're actually pretty good. These two, I'm not a cat person, but they're pretty good. They catch a lot of mice out there in the barn and the hay. But if y'all get cats out there, all they're going to do is probably live under the trailer.
Do you think, since we don't have running water, with it being cold, do you think you're going to have a more problem here with your pipes freezing than us up there trying to keep water?
It was like, I don't know, 8 degrees one time this year and nothing froze. I was shocked. Because now on the house I had the skirting on the bottom and I didn't leave the water running. Or last year everything froze, but I think if y'all, especially living in a trailer and not having pipes and stuff underground, I think y'all will have some issues with freezing water.
Do you think if...
Or y'all would take that big water tote up there?
Yeah.
I don't think that would freeze, but that's what, 300 gallons?
I don't know, it's a lot.
I don't know if would y'all drink out of that, or would that be more of
That'd be more for bathing and stuff. We're going to buy bottled water for drinking.
Maybe Tom and I could sponsor you guys with a water.
Dang.
I'll have to talk to him.
If you didn't have the job that you had, let's say if you're doing YouTube full time, would you go off grid? Do you think you can handle it?
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
Well, having to not have normal power, no running water.
I can do that. I don't know what y'all can do for like internet.
I've looked up to
upload videos.
It's a little box, and it basically picks up your. It's like a hotspot, and from what I've seen, it's really, really good and quick. This off-grid channel that I watched, they said normally they would try to upload their videos and it'd take about 8 hours, which we know the struggle. They got that box and it took 12 minutes.
12 minutes?
So you may need to look into that.
It takes me like 2 hours to do that here, to upload like a 5-minute video.
So if we get that and it works, would you potentially cancel your internet and get that?
No, because I'm going to start working from home some this year. So I want to make sure I have like something that's set that'll always work. I don't know if that'll work or not.
Well, we'll see, I guess. What do you think about us living right off that river? It's clear water. It's big. It's like the Frio River.
What about flooding?
We're pretty far up. We won't get flooded.
What about forest fires?
It's always a possibility.
Are y'all going to do a underground bunker?
Not at first.
I still need to get one.
I won't have money for that.
What about hunting on the property?
You can. And eventually I'll have to buy a hunting and fishing license for Oklahoma. Bought them for Texas and then moved to Oklahoma. I think I'm going to have to keep the beard.
What are you going to do for trash?
It's cold. Try to not bring as much trash up there as possible.
What do you do with trash?
Figure that out.
Is there a trash service?
I don't know.
Maybe y'all can just burn it.
Maybe. Well, some of it, whatever we can.
That's what I did when we
dispose
were
of
here for a while.
And then I want to try to.
Oh, my phone.
The doorbell's ringing.
It's
the dogs.
It's the camera outside.
Do you think we should invest in something like that?
It works, people. I'll be at work and I see the dogs and stuff out there.
And so it's not hooked up to anything.
No, it's solar. It was $100 on Amazon. It's solar, and it hooks up to your Wi-Fi. The closer it is to your Wi-Fi box, the better it is.
So, final thoughts on us.
They're nuts, people. They're absolutely nuts.
Without talking details, if you got the price that we got, would you do it?
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's too late now, but...
no, I'm saying like if you were in our shoes.
Yeah. Why would you not pass that up?
It's a pretty good deal.
Dutch and Bo, right? They gave you a pretty good deal.
Yep. It was hard to pass up, so
It was an offer they couldn't resist.
refused.
To resist. People, it's too early to talk.
So, plug your channel.
How? Right here, people.
It's Jared Crocker.
I still got a nasty cough every once in a
Tell them
while.
what you do if they don't know you.
I hunt. No, I don't. I like to hunt. I like to fish. I like to barbecue. I like to build. I like to play with animals. I like to do yard work. I like to garden.
What's the main thing you do?
I have a prosthetic leg.
What
Is that what you're getting at?
I mean, no.
Oh, I thought
I mean, that's there all the time.
that's what he meant.
Grill master.
I just said I like to cook.
I
I
know.
like to
but
barbecue, people. And oh man, you're in for a treat. There's gonna be a new something we're building that should be done by today,
hopefully.
and we're gonna try to put out a video by the end of the weekend. It's gonna be pretty nice.
Yep. And so stick around for that. If you want to go subscribe to Jared's channel, keep up with the animals, the way he does stuff here. It's just Jared Crocker. It's been on his shirt the entire time. So go subscribe to him. You're getting close. You don't need to. What are you doing?
I have it on the back. Too.
Oh,
It says, "What's up, people?"
you can't really see it. But he's getting close to 10,000.
I have like 85 something. I need more people.
Jared's goal was to get to 10,000 before the end of the year.
I don't think I'm gonna do it.
If we can get him there, that'd be pretty crazy.
If y'all can get me there, I will do anything y'all want. So you got to think of something crazy, and I'll do it.
We'll leave it at that. So go subscribe to his channel. I'm excited for this off-grid challenge, which should be in the next few days heading up there. So
I finished that perfect.
pretty cool coffee with the Crockers today, I guess. Literally with the Crockers twins. So see y'all tomorrow.